We can now step it. And punish. Yeah, it's so nice to see. So now if you want to access heat, you gotta earn it a little bit. If I get a read on you that you're going to pop this, what you had before was that you could backdash, but now on a read, I can sidestep you and then launch you. What's up guys, TheMainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. Almost stumbled on my intro there, my Alzheimer's, feel bad for me. I just wanted to do a quick video on how amazing this patch is. I'm gonna do breakdowns on most of the characters, like King is gonna get a dedicated video, just like Kazuya got one, just like Deviljin gets one, the sad state of Deviljin. But I just wanted to, in a video, talk about how positive this patch is. I did read the patch notes, but it's something completely different seeing this with your own eyes. That finally we can step command throws. I don't know who the hell on the Bandai Namco Tekken developer team thought that was a good idea and that was going to make Tekken a better game. It just turns into this, you know, streamlined offense thing where King has a jab speed startup homing attack in Giant Swing. Really a 10 frame homing? Oh, but it doesn't stop there. If it counter hits, you can't break it. Really? Where did this come from? So now we're playing Tekken again. And I just wanted to say that I feel like I want to call this patch Tekken 8.5. This is patch 105, but this is Tekken 8.5 to me. It's like Tekken 8 on release did so many great things, but half of it was kind of crap. It was this stuff. It was the homing throws, heat burst at the wall into forced 50-50, heat burst, nothing you can do about it. Let's just cover all of these options. All of the amazing things 105 fixed in terms of core mechanics, how we play Tekken. So again, throws no longer act as homing attacks. We can not only duck them now and punish, but if King commits to a throw, a command throw, I can actually step and punish him now. Finally, we're back to this, where the counterplay is not taking a huge risk and you have one option, you know. Well, you could still break the throw. But now we have plenty of options. You can sidestep it, make it whiff, and punish King. And King actually has to utilize his homing moves now, which are solid and great, the way it should be. Second huge win is that heat dash at the wall no longer causes a wall stagger. As you can see, King does not get slammed into the wall, and just like in the neutral, I get a +5, right? So it's the exact same situation you have here. +5. So this means that if I opt for like a down for 1 afterwards, King can reliably sidestep it. We're actually playing Tekken. It's not anymore get launched, throw you to the wall, kablam, heat burst, into combo, and then I'll wake up this for a fuck ton of chip, and +18. There is nothing you can do but respect my next 50-50 or offense. But now the defendant has options. You can actually play defense. Again, this, just like the homing throw utility, should have been there from the start. And now we're gonna go to heat burst, and another thing that should have been there from the start. So prior to 105, you didn't really have to earn heat, which is super powerful. You can either, I mean, you earn it in my opinion if you land a heat engager, but you could always just press right punch, left kick, like this, to get the heat burst, which was a completely unavoidable attack. And basically guaranteed you got heat value. You just press this, +2 on hit, +1 on block. Most characters have infinite reach on this attack, and it was homing. And if it catches someone jumping, fucking bounce them. But so what did they do? This attack now lost its homing, as you can see. We can now step it and punish. Oh, except I suck. Yeah, it's so nice to see. So now if you want to access heat, you gotta earn it a little bit. If I get a read on you that you're going to pop this, what you had before was that you could backdash, but now on a read, I can sidestep you and then launch you. This mindless garbage that used to be Tekken 8, do you know how most characters did Heat Burst? Heat Smash. Not so much Kazuya, but especially a character like King. This streamlined, brain-dead, brain-rot offense we used to have in this game. Nothing you can do as soon as I press this. Ah, it's my turn! And then, you know, the big ol' homing Heat Smash. It's so nice to see this streamlined way of playing the game getting thrown out. Now, if I think you're going to do this, I can outplay you by actually utilizing movement. So again, it's such a basic thing that just should have been there day one, in my opinion. And then, and now I need Victor, because this one is also a big deal that I'm so happy they fixed. It was the move archetype they introduced in Tekken 8, which was the Brain Rot Perfect Power Crush. A lot of the best characters in the game, like Shaheen, Feng Wei, not one of the best characters, but high up there up until 105, Victor also had this. Back 1+2. Out comes a high, safe on block, power crush, heat engager. But also tracked quite a bit, had a ton of reach, recovered quickly on width. All of these moves, so this move archetype that they introduced, they all got gutted and nerfed. So now this attack has no tracking whatsoever. It's got greatly reduced startup, greatly reduced reach. They nerfed it in every conceivable way outside of making it actually unsafe on block. But now you can very reliably step it, punish it on whiff, and again on block, I end up right next to Victor. There's no pushback whatsoever. So again, this is not a nerf specifically to Victor, but this move archetype, the perfect power crush. And God knows we were all very tired of seeing power crush spam of this type in tournaments. So this move was nerfed across the board, which was also, it just very high up on my fix this list for Tekken 8. And now I'm gonna switch to TNT stage. They also nerfed the stage gimmicks. So for example, TNT wall, massive explosion, floor blast, balcony break, floor break, they were all nerfed. They did a fuck ton of damage and now they scale a lot. And let's say I break the throw with this floor. With this throw, I mean, throw floor. And as you can see, even though I launched him with a throw that does 40 damage, I got no damage. I actually get more damage without it, right? Why is it as soon as I try to record a fucking video, I get like green rank execution? But I'm sure you can see the heavy scaling. So this is great because it got a bit ridiculous, you know, when King did a tombstone into a floor break, or Kazuya hell sweeped you into a floor break, or I got this 40 damage throw into a floor break. Greatly reduced damage. In fact, the damage is so reduced that it actually does less damage than a normal staple. The way you would maximize this damage is probably do something like this. You save the floor break. But even then, it's not gonna add damage, I think. You do something like this, and it does 2 damage. But I think this is very healthy for the game, because this game introduced so many stages that have, like, absurd amounts of stage hazards and gimmicks. I mean, Asusuna stage, the red TNT stage, I mean, it's just wall blasts everywhere. So it's really nice to see that they nerfed the damage a ton. And again, this is so healthy for Tekken 8. It's just win after win after win with this patch, in my opinion. And then the last thing I want to talk about is that so many of the absolute cancer characters got nerfed. Victor, a character they wanted you to play with his cool stances and shenanigans, like makes gun with sword, with knife, etc. Everyone was only playing him with wall running 2, which was arguably the most cancerous attack in the game, coupled with the expulsion and the power crush we talked about. All of that crap got nerfed, and now you actually have to play Victor instead of, you know, free moves over and over. And we saw this happen to Assassin as well. And they did such a good job in nerfing the characters like Feng Wei that needed nerfs. Horang even lost his cancer down 3-4. And in my opinion, they buffed the characters that needed buffing. My biggest gripes with the patch, I have to say, was Jin. Even though I played Jin and I like Jin, I think he got away with murder this patch. Basically, every contender he has had since the vanilla version of a game, S-tier contenders, they've been nerfed pretty greatly. But Jin has just not received noticeable nerfs. Demon Paw got cucked, but that was mostly due to a universal change to the Mishima Demon Paw. So he more suffered a collateral damage, I think, there. The slides got nerfed. I loved that. Why was that ever a thing? Lily, Brain Dead 50-50 in Heat was nerfed. It's just... I don't know, it's just this patch just fixed so many other things that needed fixing. Problems are, in my opinion, Jin, but mostly Alyssa, who is brain rot. That's the identity of the character. Extremely strong, extremely obnoxious. Chainsaw mode is insanely overbuffed. Yeah, sorry Alyssa players, but you can beat someone who's 3 times as good as you are at core Tekken. Just throwing your garbage at the screen. And to be honest, yeah, it's just very poorly designed character that needed nerfs. Yoshi also got away with murder. Even top tier Yoshi players were ready to get nerfs, but he didn't. A character with unblockable launchers should not do that type of damage. And he should not have uncounterable tech traps that just flat out kill you. So Yoshi a little bit overtuned, but I think that's alright because we all love the character so much in terms of his visual design and everything. And it's not like you see him a lot in tournaments. He's still a specialist character. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video on how this basically to me is Tekken 8.5. And it's the version of the game we always should have been playing. The game is just so much better now. Pretty much straight, I'm so sweaty I can't snap my fingers. Pretty much twice as good with one patch. So yeah, I hope you're all enjoying the patch as much as I am. And I just wanted to touch upon the 5 big base core mechanics that this patch really fixed. Thanks for listening to me and have a great day. Take care.